In third, out 21st for Dale Jarrett. His attempts to win the Mountain Dew Southern 500 taking a little bit of a blow here.
A very serious blow. Watch this. On the rear, Jason Sheets. There he is. He looks down. I got a problem. I got a problem. Bring me a gun. He's just jumping up and down. Finally, Mike Trower, the front tire changer, brings the gun around. He tightens the lug nuts. But he's got to give the gun back to Trower because he's got to go back and change the left front. And when he finishes that, they got to give the gun back to Sheets so he can change the rear tire. Only 2 guns allowed across the wall.
Yeah, and even if one breaks, you can't bring a third one across and throw one back.
Ready. Green flag.
Once you bring those 2 across the wall, those are the 2 you have to work with. Ryan Newman now up to second spot, highest he's been all race long.
Jeff Gordon, take a look underneath Newman though. Take it.
New second place man. Could it be after 31 races without a win, Jeff Gordon could do it back to back?
Hey, he's got a streak going, 1 in a row.
You want to talk about streaks. Jeff Gordon won the Southern 500 4 straight years. Never been done before, never been done since. Here he comes.
He's right there, right on that back bumper, that Dodge. Jeff Gordon going for the lead on the backstretch.
Gordon's out in front, first time all race.
Much to the delight of
trouble.
Some of the people.
Off of turn 2, Jerry Nadeau. Second time of the day. He just come back out from the garage a little bit ago.
Comes Nemechek to try to get his lap back.
Yeah, that's Gordon's teammate. Ken Schrader also trying to make the bonsai run up through traffic.
And I believe Jeff will give him that back.
If they haven't already taken the caution.
25 did take the caution the first time, they're saying, so he's got to get back in behind Gordon.
Matt, what happened to the gun on the right rear on the 88 car?
Well, Benny, I spoke to Jason Sheets, the rear tire changer. He told me when he jumped over the wall, apparently on the wall is an electrical box. It hooked the hose. So when he got around to the car, it yanked the gun out of his hands and it broke the gun. That's why he had to borrow Mike Trower's gun.
But he had the lugs off the right rear first, didn't he?
Yes, but the button on the gun to push to reverse it back, it broke, so he couldn't reverse the gun back to tighten the lugs.
Oh, man, oh, man.
Frustration.
Well, at least it happened under the yellow for him.
Never see Phil Horton, their pit crew coordinator, talking things over with Jason.
Don't think we'll see any of the leaders come in and pit here, since we've only just run a couple of laps under the green. And so far, no takers. 126 laps to go here at Darlington. Can Dale Jarrett rally from 21st place and still get to victory lane in the laps remaining?
Under caution here at Darlington, the field trailing the pace car, and the man leading the field is Jeff Gordon, who's had tremendous success at this track, as Alan talked about a little while ago. He might be one of the happiest guys at Darlington right now leading this race, but he's not the happiest. The happiest man at this racetrack right now has to be Todd Gant. That's Jeff Gordon's front tire changer. That's the guy that had the lug nut hang up on Gordon's 19.8-second pit stop. No problems last time. 14.2 seconds for Gant and the guys. An air pressure adjustment, a wedge adjustment. The car gets a little tight when the sun goes away. But Tony Gibson from this crew told me a little while ago it's all driver now. There's Tony talking it over with some of his other guys. He said it's all driver right now, and we got the right guy.
And Jeff Gordon now the race leader here at lap 243. I told you about Joe Nemechek trying to get his lap back coming to that caution, and said that he did not. He got the caution the first time by. That was the initial call from race control, but then they went back and checked the photo finish camera, and Joe did not get the yellow the first time, so they allowed him to keep that lap he made up, and he's now on the lead lap in 21st place. next Saturday night, some wonderful short track racing on TNT. Coverage starts Friday with Blood Bowl qualifying, 3 Eastern time. Busch Series racing from Richmond Friday night at 8 o'clock Eastern. Then next Saturday night, the Chevy Monte Carlo 400 with the Looney Tunes at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Gordon and Rusty, back to
Perhaps to Richmond.
It'll be fun. Championship standings now as we continue to follow the race for the title. Marlin second, Gordon first in the race. Martin is 8th. Johnson is 4th. Stewart is 10th. Everybody having a good day so far. Only guys on the lead lap who pitted are the last 3. Bobby Hamilton, Kyle Petty, and Joe Nemechek have fresh tires on. Jeff Burton also pitted. The hood went up on his car, and the crew continued to try and fix the damage from that earlier bounce off the turn 2 wall.
All right, they're all ready. Green flag. We're back to it. Schrader once again on the inside.
Been trying all day, hasn't he?
Been trying a
Get that
long
lap back.
time.
I just love that racetrack. That corner over there is so exciting to watch.
You would have said that if I gave you a ride.
You might be surprised. I might have been screaming Yahoo inside the car.
Ted Musgrave got by Kenny Wallace. Trying to get by Schrader now. Here comes by Schrader. Oh, there we go.
Boy, that closed everybody up behind him.
That is for the first car 1 lap down. Those 3 locked up right there, 36, 07, and 23. In the meantime, they got the 4th place car, Jimmy Johnson, bottled up.
Not for long. Here comes Jimmy. He gets by Kenny Wallace in the 23. No, you're right, Alan. He's still following these guys, trying to get a good run through the corners. Bobby Labonte closed up around his back bumper.
Yeah, Bobby just got by Rusty Wallace to pick up 5th. There's Bobby, 2000 winner of the Southern 500. In fact, in the last 2 editions of this race, Bobby has a win and a 3rd place finish. Having a pretty good day, Dave.
He's having a great day, Alan. On that last caution flag, he checked up a little bit and wanted to know if he had any damage on the car. He did not. Interestingly, last week in a checkup situation at Bristol, they did get some damage. They decided to come in and pit, and that's when he really fell back in the field and couldn't make his way back up. Today, they saw no damage to the car, so they decided to stay out.
Bobby Labonte started the race today in 18th place. Got his first top 10 finish last Saturday night in Bristol since his win at Martinsville in mid-April. It's been a struggle.
Sounds like Labonte and his crew have old momentum going for him.
2nd place here.
And Sterling Marlin about to lose that to Ryan Newman. Well, maybe.
Tell you what they have lost. Contact with Gordon.
Yeah, he's pulled out about a second ahead of these guys. Make that a 2nd and a 3rd. Oh, yeah. Apron. What a pass. Unbelievable. Ryan Newman on the apron of the racetrack. I'm impressed.
Last caution came out when Matt Kenseth spun off turn 4 and crashed to the inside wall. His car's in the garage and Dave Burns is there.
Part of the worst damage they're fixing right now, Alan, is they've got a right front hub assembly that is completely destroyed. Matt, what happened that sent you into the wall?
I just feel bad for these DeWalt guys. They worked really hard. We tested here for 2 days, and I've just basically my fault. Couldn't figure out what to put in this car to make it fast, and just trying to go too fast and lost control of it. So just my fault.
All right, driver taking responsibility on that one, guys.
That's pretty big.
Sounds like Marty in his go-kart, trying to go too fast and lost control.
Too fast for conditions.
6th place. Bill Elliott led early in this race, and Rusty Wallace.
You know, Bill Elliott was talking about the car just not feeling right, and I speculated it might be a valve spring. I don't think that was correct, because I don't believe this car would still be running here 150 laps later, as well as Bill Elliott is running, if it had that kind of problem.
Checking the interval up to the next cars on the lead lap. Jimmy Johnson, body to body, 4th and 5th.
Okay, now, technically the sun's out.
It's peeking back out, yeah.
So we'll have to keep an eye on Jimmy here.
Clouds have been make or break for his car's handling all day.
Jimmy Johnson claiming that when the sun comes out, let
me just let you get the story straight as I told it.
Go ahead, Alan.
His crew chief, Chad Knaus, said this morning, if the sun were to come out, they would be in trouble as long as it stayed overcast. They would be in good shape, handling-wise.
Well, that's what I was going to say. You didn't give me 3 words out.
You said Jimmy Johnson said. That's wrong. Chad Knaus said. I can't cut you any slack. You don't cut me any. Jimmy running 4th now. Tell you what, Johnson and Ryan Newman, a lot's been said about their outstanding rookie seasons, but for 2 guys to come to Darlington and in their first race at this racetrack pull off top 10 finishes and be running in the same spot in their second races here, that's pretty impressive.
Well, these 2 guys have been, they're both, as you said, Rebecca's rookie challengers, but they both have been so successful this year and so impressive what they've been able to accomplish.
Jeff Gordon trying to win his 5th Southern 500. He's led 15 of the last 16 Darlington races, and he's out front with 112 to go.